train is now approaching a stretch along the Mississippi River with the high bluffs on one side and the river on the other. We see canoeists in the river enjoying a quiet day on the water. Continue along the Mississippi River, about to cross a bridge with a small inlet. You can see the magnificent rocks outcroppings that exist along the Mississippi. We're now approaching East Dubuque. The first thing you will see is a maintenance away facility with a speeder ready to go. As we get further into town, we're seeing the businesses on an elevated roadway along with a bluff behind it. The first industry here is East Dubuque Manufacturing. There is a small yard in East Dubuque. We're now coming up to the passenger station in East Dubuque. And there are people on the platform waiting for the morning Zephyr to come from St. Paul and head to Chicago. As we proceed, there's additional industries and Lions Cold Storage just beyond the depot. There's also a team track in East Dubuque. You'll see workers loading crates and boxcars to be either loaded or unloaded on a track that's designed for general use by all local customers that do not have their own sidings. As we leave East Dubuque, we can approach an overpass. And disappear into the tunnel. For the last several seconds, you have been running on trackage that is not visible from the main layout room. It is designed to be used as a staging area, or in my operating scheme, coming in from the direction we were going into the Chicago area. On the other end of this yard is St. Paul, which gives me opportunities to operate either point to point or in a run-through mode. Now you're passing a unique car. It's called a drover's caboose, designed for people that would accompany trains with livestock on it, and they would handle the livestock if necessary to unload them and water them periodically. As we emerge from the staging tracks under the bluffs that are so prominent along the upper Mississippi Valley in Wisconsin and Minnesota, we continue on a straight section of track. ultimately we'll come into East Winona, where there is an interchange track with Green Bay Western. The depot in East Winona is a laser cut kit and replica of a CB&Q depot that has existed. As we go through East Dubuque, there's additional areas for operations, including a distributing company and a feed mill. We are now passing the oil facility that's run by the cooperative feed mill. As we go further down the line, we come into another area which, for switching purposes, includes a grain elevator and a bakery. This grain elevator is actually designed to be switched from either side, and it ends the backdrop and pretty much obscures the end of the backdrop. We are passing a Morning Zephyr, waiting for clearance into the cross. We are coming into La Crosse. We're about to cross one of the main streets in this business area. We're approaching the depot in La Crosse, and you'll see baggage carts, people waiting for the Morning Zephyr. As the train continues through La Crosse, you'll note that they're just past a freight house, the Line Milk Company, the opposite side of the grain elevator, and we come into an area with additional switching and operational activity. First industry is Armstrong Electric Motors, which is a long complex using backdrop buildings. The next industry is Howard Metal Working Company. There's also a car repair facility here, as well as an engine shop. You'll note CB&Q Power waiting for the next assignment. As we near the end of our trip through La Crosse, there is a ice house and also a oil facility designed to unload oil barges as they come up the Mississippi and distribute oil to industrial and retail customers in the area. And we're completing our journey, heading into the stretch of CB&Q trackage along the bluffs. Hope you enjoyed the trip.